Ninjago here, and today we're going to take a look at set number 70606, Spinjitzu Training. This is the smallest set out of the Ninjago movie line, the first wave. And I just wanted to review it because, for a small set, you get Kai and Zane, which is really nice. And it looks like a really nice build. So let's open this up and see what's inside. Can't really do this properly. Okay, there we go. And there are 2 bags and an instructions booklet. Well, actually 3 bags. And an instructions booklet. So let me build this and show you the end product. And there you have it. You can't really expect anything more than this, since it's just a $10 set, and just for $10 you get this really great build and 3 mini builds and 2 great figures, actually 2 of the main figures from the movie. So this is a really nice set to get or just start with before you get the other ones. And first off, the build, obviously it's very simple. It's supposed to be a training dojo, kind of supposed to represent like the training dojo from the TV show. But just a lot more, just smaller, and they just made it into sections. Obviously, they can't make an entire training dojo, or that would be way more than $10. But over here, this is like a punching station over here. You can, just use it and just punch it around. And then there's also this kind of punching dummy kind of thing. And this is actually Garmadon's helmet from the TV show, so that's really cool. Obviously, it doesn't have the Garmadon's face, obviously, but it's just supposed to be a nod to the TV show itself, so that's very nice. It does wobble back and forth a little bit, but that's that. And then the last kind of mini section is just a sword station where you can Kai or Zane can use the sword. And those are the mini builds. The main build itself, there are 2 weapons on either side. One is this kind of punching kind of thing. It's if another enemy, or if Sensei Wu wants to do a practice session with the ninjas, he can either use this fist, or he can use this claw. And then thankfully this is actually a printed piece. That's a really nice piece to get as a printed piece. Because if it was a sticker, I wouldn't have liked it as much, but this is really good as a printed piece. And then there's this little lantern on the top. So that's that, and there's nothing really on the back, obviously. But just the way this was built was very nice, very satisfying to finish. And then again, these are the 2 figures included, Zane and Kai. Kai, again, the masks I was never really a fan of. It didn't feel right to me for the masks, so they're 2 pieces. I always like the 1-piece masks. Just didn't really like this design in general. I still just kind of despise it, but that's just a small little problem. When you take off mask, though, he does have another expression. It's like a happy kind of expression. See, again, when I take off the top part, it just starts wiggling around. It just doesn't feel right. And you have to place it properly, or otherwise it just won't fit. And then there is printing on the legs, and then he has the uniform, and then he does have the sword holder over here, and kind of a shoulder pad on the side, for only one side. And then they do give an extra sword if you want to just put another sword into the other sword holder. But if you want to keep just one, you can. And then there's Zane. He, again, I don't know how they've changed the origins for each of these characters, or just how they changed the story in general. There's no golden weapons to be found in this movie at all, so I'm just curious to see what they will replace it with, or just how they will change it from the TV show. Zane, again, he has a cross bow and arrow. And also the other thing is, since he's a robot, he's a nindroid in the TV show. I don't know if he's a robot or nindroid in the movie itself. So it's just really a lot of questions are popping up. And they will be answered obviously when the movie comes out. And when you turn it, when you take off the mask, you do see the second expression. It's like happy. And on the top part of the mask, you do see their symbols. His is the shuriken, and his is the symbol of fire, I think. And yeah, there is printing also on the legs for Zane as well. And then also there you can see like little details like a walkie-talkie, so just a lot of small details that they put in. And he has this holster for all his arrows. But other than that, this is a really small set, but just to get these two minifigures, it's the easiest way. And the build is also very nice as well. But other than that, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.